Hello and welcome to another episode of RGU Talk. I'm Julia and today we'll be talking about RGU's Aberdeen Business School, which last year won the amazing accolade of Business School of the Year at the Times Higher Education Awards 2020. This is in recognition of the school's provision of an outstanding business education and helping to create top quality, work-ready graduates. I'm sure we'll find out more about this during our podcast today. The head of our Aberdeen Business School, Elizabeth Gammie, is joining me, and we'll be talking about the highlights of studying at Aberdeen Business School, what makes it stand out, its wide range of courses, and what it's like to be a student at the school. So let's get started. Hi, Elizabeth. It's fantastic to have you on the podcast today. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Julia, and thank you very much for inviting me.
No problem. So let's get started. So firstly, just to sidetrack us ever so slightly, I wonder if you could just tell us a bit more about yourself and your career.
Well, a little known fact perhaps is I am actually an alumni of the business school. I studied at Aberdeen Business School very many years ago, actually, and I kind of sort of landed at the business school a little bit by chance. I left school really wanting to be a primary school teacher, but at that particular point in time, it was really difficult to find a primary school job. So my parents sort of indicated that that wasn't the best career route to go down and suggested that I did a business studies degree with a view to coming in and helping in the family business. During my degree, I loved accountancy and I had the pleasure of undertaking a 12-month placement with Ernst & Young. And whilst I was there, they offered me a job back when I finished my degree to undertake my chartered accountancy qualification, which I did. And literally, as I qualified as a chartered accountant, RGU came and approached me and said, would I be interested in actually joining as a lecturer? And I kind of felt at the time that I probably didn't have enough experience. So I politely declined, and I then started specialising in tax. And then about 2 years later, they came back to me again and said they had another job opportunity and they would really love if I joined. And I think at that time, I thought, actually, now this is the time for me to move. And this was like the perfect job for me because it combined my interest in education, harking back to my primary school desire, and also my love of accountancy. And I have actually been at RGU ever since. So during my time here, I developed an accounting and finance degree, which is still running. I undertook some work that led to students getting academic credit for the placement that they do, which means that we have a 12-month placement fully embedded into our 4-year honours programme. I undertook a PhD. I was then made head of the accounting and finance department. I've led lots of different funded research projects over the years, funded mainly by the professional accounting bodies. I was made professor and I have been head of school for the last 5 years.
Wow, that's such an inspiring story, and I love that you've done full circle from student to head of school. That's great. And I'm also an ABS alumni as well. I did management with marketing, so really interesting. I wonder if you could just tell us a bit more about Aberdeen Business School.
Yeah, well, the mission of the school is to develop and enthuse professional thinkers and innovative contributors through our business-connected teaching, learning and impactful research. We're really trying to produce graduates that are highly in demand by employers and go out into the workplace and make a positive impact. And we try to set about achieving this by aligning our courses with all the various professional bodies and seeking accreditation so that our graduates can fast track their careers. We also embed entrepreneurship, innovation and responsible management into all of our programmes to produce highly desirable graduates. And we engage extensively with the business community, both to inform our curriculum design, but also to provide work-based and work-related learning opportunities for students as part of their degree programmes. I think quality is also at the forefront of our agenda, and we've got an impressive array of school-wide accreditation such as AACSB, Business Graduate Association, and we also hold the Small Business Charter. Each of these gongs, if you like, demonstrate our commitment and achievement of very high quality standards across the entire range of our provision. And we firmly established ourselves as one of the top business schools in the UK. It's also great to know that our students also rate us highly, as we're constantly rated as one of the top business schools in the UK for student experience in the National Student Survey. And I think for me, that is just so gratifying, as the students clearly appreciate all the effort that staff go to provide an outstanding learning experience at the business school.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I wonder if you could just tell us a bit more about the Business School of the Year award that you won last year.
Yes, so basically we really won that award based on our work-based and work-related learning that we do. So we do all sorts of things. So we have the 12-month placement that I mentioned briefly before. We also have a Connect to Business route where students go out and spend 2 days working primarily in the charity and SME sector. We have business, we do graduate apprentice programs, both in accountancy and management, and we attract students from the breadth and width of Scotland, and I think giving students the opportunity from all sorts of different backgrounds to come and join us at the business school.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for me, when I studied at the business school, the highlight was definitely the placement. And I've heard that from so many people as well. So it's great to have been recognised with such an accolade. Just moving on to the kind of courses that you offer, I wonder if you could tell us a bit more about those.
So, well, we run a variety of courses here at the business school. We run the traditional undergraduate programmes, which are in Scotland are 4 years in duration. But we, as I said before, offer students the opportunity to undertake a 12-month placement as part of their study, but also a semester abroad at one of our English-speaking partners throughout the world. At undergraduate level, we also offer work-based graduate apprentice courses, as I mentioned, in both accounting and management. And these courses allow students to work full-time, but still obtain a degree, and they recognise the value of the learning that takes place in the workplace. We're also offering fully funded top-up degrees in both accounting and finance and management to cater for students who have work experience but have perhaps not gone to university for a variety of different reasons, and they may have then stalled in their career progression due to lack of higher education experience. And this is a really exciting development for us, because from next year, these are going to be fully funded SFC courses, and it will allow students from all sorts of different backgrounds who have got some work experience the opportunity to study with us. We also offer a wide range of conversion master's courses. These are postgraduate courses, and they range from the more general course, such as international business management, to more specialist programs such as human resource management or corporate financial management. And we've recently extended our portfolio of courses to include data analytics and data science, energy transitions, and sustainability. All of our postgrad programs unusually offer the students the opportunity to include 12 months of work experience. And again, that's our commitment to really providing students with the opportunity for work-based and work-related learning. And most of our postgraduate courses run in both full-time on-campus modes and distance learning modes. So we're able to offer the students maximum flexibility and opportunity to study with us. At the higher end of our portfolio, we also offer an executive MBA, and that's basically targeted at students who have got 5 years management experience. And for those students wanting to go down the research route, a DBA and a PhD. In addition to all of the credit-bearing courses, we also offer non-credit opportunities, such as the current government-funded Help to Grow scheme that's targeted at the SME community. And there are also various SFC upskilling modules that we are offering.
Yeah, that's such a wide range, and there really is something for everyone there. There's, for people with a wide range of experience and interest, so really great portfolio of courses. You've mentioned quite a few times about the placements being an important part of the business school courses. I just wondered if you could just tell us a bit more about the career and employability links.
Yeah, well, I think we've got a great record of graduate employment, which I think is down to a variety of different factors. I think embedding work-based or work-related learning into all of our programs is a key aspect of that, because I think when employers are deluged with lots of CVs and applications for students, our students do tend to stand out because they've got that work experience. I think the work that we do of continuously developing and improving our curriculum, and also we do a lot of work with industry, helping them inform our curriculum, and I think that really, really helps, again, our students stand out from the crowd. So we're always making changes. The curriculum is constantly changing. So we're embedding things like sustainability, we're embedding energy transitions, we're embedding data and business analytics into our program. So we're always trying to second guess, what are employers going to be looking at 2, 3, 4 years down the line, and then making sure that our courses are aligned with the future employment requirements.
Yeah, and I think from my own experience as well, having studied at the business school, having that actual practical work experience really did boost my CV and help me when applying for graduate roles. So real invaluable experience there. And just to move us away slightly from the courses, I would just wonder, for those students that are coming to study on campus in Aberdeen, what are the facilities like at RGU?
Well, I think we're incredibly lucky because we have a very modern and vibrant campus situated on a very beautiful riverside along the side of the River Dee, but which is actually also very close to the centre of Aberdeen. I think Aberdeen is a fabulous, very safe city, which boasts all the main attractions that you would expect to find in a cosmopolitan, thriving city. But it's also so easily accessible to fantastic countryside and opportunities for exploring whatever it is that you're interested in exploring, whether it's looking at castles, or I think we are so lucky having just such amazing countryside so close. I'm a bit of a country girl myself, so I live basically 8 miles away from the campus in ostensibly the middle of nowhere, along a sort of 1.5 mile one track road, and you can really get out to the countryside, explore beaches, beautiful walks, woodlands, etc. But you can also be right bang in the centre of the city. So I think Aberdeen has got so much to offer. It's an amazing place to be and be a student.
I couldn't agree more. I think you summed that up perfectly. I love that in Aberdeen you can be in the city, you can be along the coast, or you can be in the heart of the countryside all in 24 hours. It's a really incredible cosmopolitan place to be. And finally, the last question, as the head of the school and a former ABS graduate, do you have any top tips for students thinking about studying at Aberdeen Business School?
Yeah, I would say don't delay. Future-proof your career. Come and join us. We have so much to offer students. We're a vibrant, really friendly school with amazing staff. We're immensely proud of our graduates and what they go on to achieve once they graduate, and we would be really delighted to welcome you to join our school.
I think that's great, and I couldn't agree more. Thank you, Elizabeth, for taking the time to talk to RGU Talk today. Aberdeen Business School is a leading business school in the UK, offering 40 courses across undergraduate and postgraduate study and professional development short courses. After our conversation today, it is clear to see just why the school prides itself on its provision of innovative, industry-led and demand-driven business and finance courses. You can find out even more information about studying at Aberdeen Business School and its portfolio of courses at rgu.ac.uk/ABS. See you next time, and remember to follow us on social media.